Hey Anna, so inspired by your last video, I decided to do my own favorite books of 2017 post. So I've got 10 of them here, and I've got 2 honorable mentions, so I'm going a little bit extra. So, 3 of them are series that I really enjoyed. Embassy Row by Allie Carter is a trilogy of books about main character. She grows up in a European country with her grandfather who's a diplomat there, and kind of there's a lot of intrigue and adventure, and she's international incidents she's really good at causing. Thunder Road by Kady McGarry it's a series that's still in progress right now. I believe there's 3 of them that have been published. And it's a series of young adult romances. They follow a group of friends who are going to be in a motorcycle club when they're old enough. They grew up in that life. And so there's romance for each of the boys, and then there's also issues because their club is not an outlaw club, and there is an outlaw club in the area that takes issues with the fact that they're not helping them or part of their group. So that's really interesting, kind of a totally different culture. Water for Elephants by Sara Gruen and Sarah's Key by Tatiana de Rosnay. I reviewed those for our channel here, so if you want to know what I thought of those, go ahead and watch those videos. The War That Saved My Life by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley is about a young girl living in London. Her mom treats her really horribly, and then she manages to escape London during the child evacuations because it's World War II, and she ends up in the countryside, and life is totally different for her, and it changes her life and saves it. There's a sequel to it that I really want to read. I haven't gotten a chance to read that yet. Vigilante by Kady Cross is about a young girl who gets attacked, and she tries to take back the power that she feels that she lost when that happened. And it kind of looks at a lot of the women's issues that are being talked about as far as the way men treat women. And then it also looks at what you can do to feel powerful again and taking it too far as well. All Involved by Ryan Gattis looks at a city and a riot going on and kind of the opportunities that people took during that time because they're not going to notice a couple more dead bodies or a couple more gunshots when there's a riot going on. So people using that chaos to their own nefarious gains. Rosemary Beach series by Abbi Glines. It's another series of romance novels following a group of friends, so each couple has their own book, but you also get to see the other friends grow and as well throughout the series. I really love them. They're really super fluffy, but the characters are really strong, and I think that's why I keep coming back to it. And my top book of 2017 was Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero. That book takes the group from Scooby-Doo, and it's now 20 years since their last case has been solved, and they're getting called back to their hometown to solve one last case. It's really awesome because it's got mystery, it's got nostalgia, and it's got a lot of the same elements that were from the TV show too. So it's really interesting. You would definitely enjoy that. And then my 2 honorable mentions. I have Turtles All the Way Down by John Green and Once and For All by Sara Dessen. These are books that I like because I like the authors, but I'm not necessarily sure that they have a lot of rereading value. Like, I don't know if I would want to read them again. I mean, John Green, he's one of my favorite authors. Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska, life-changing books. Sara Dessen, 13 books she's written. I loved all of them, but both of them are just kind of starting to blur into a lot of their books are the same, and so I'm not sure there's a lot of rereading there, but they were really good when I read them the first time, so they deserve to get mentioned. So, yeah, can't wait to see what 2018 brings us.